What are variables in programming or JavaScript programming? A variable is a value that can change depending on conditions or on information passed to the program. So, I know you don't understand what I just said. Don't worry, let me summarize this for you. A variable is a container in which you can store your data type or assign a value to use that in your program again and again. I know this also goes above your head. Don't worry. In this today's video, I'm gonna cover the same topic, JavaScript variables, in just 300 seconds. So let's get started. So what variables actually are? Variables are like just containers. You are storing some data in them. Okay, I know you not understand what I just said. Let me explain. Take a box and take some rice. And if you're storing that rice in that box, it becomes your variable. Same thing in JavaScript, but digitally. You store some amount of data in your variables. I know you still don't understand. Let me show you by code. So, how to write variables in JavaScript? Before writing variables, let me explain how you can define variables in JavaScript. There are three different ways to write variables in JavaScript. Okay, first of all, I want to tell you that my English is not so good. I am not a professional speaker, so please don't mind my English. So, point number one, there are three different ways to write variables in JavaScript. First one is var, second one is let, and third one is const. If I explain these three of them, then it will become a quite long video. But I not want it to be long. I want it to be in just 300 seconds. Okay. So, in today's video, I'm gonna use let. Okay. And both. And the remaining two I will explain in any other video or in the next video. So, how to write variables? I will write that keyword let and the name of the variable which I am going to use a, and the data type which I am going to use, which is int, and what number I am going to use. This is 1. Okay, so this becomes my variables. This a is my variable. So now how I use this variable? If you if you have seen any code in JavaScript or anything, then you know that we can console log anything like console console.log 1 2 3 or anything. If I write like this, and if I open this, so 1 2 3, you can see it just logged in here. Okay, so if I wants to write that variable, so I will just do like console.log a. So if I do this and see, I declare a variable named a while assigning the value 1, and the same thing happened. I just get 1 as the answer. Okay, so this is how you can write variables in JavaScript. But there are so many rules to write variables in JavaScript. So rule number 1 is that you can't start a variable name using numbers. Like, let me just tell you, let 1a is equals to this. Okay, let me write just hello here. So you just see what I just did. Okay, I do let 1a, and you can see this is throwing me error. Let it is underlined with the red color. Because I can't start the variable name with any number. Okay, any number I can't use any number in this. See, it's still giving me error. And if I console log it, dot log 1a, okay, see, it will give me error. What happened? Oh, I not save it. Okay, so now see, it's giving me error. Let a add here, it's pointing up on 1, invalid or unexpected token. So it's throwing me error, telling me that it's not a right way to declare variables. So I can't use any number to start the variable name. Okay, so there are some ways which are allowed in JavaScript. Like you can use let me tell you, you can start variable names with $sign, underscore sign, and letters like A, B, C, D, like this. Okay, which I just did here, like here. Okay, So, and what is not allowed in here is that you can't use one or any number in front of a variable name. Okay, so now so so now let's implement the same thing in code. Let me remove this all, and we will write let $a is equals to hello. Okay, and let underscore a is equals to world, and let a is equals to what we write here, let's say nucletic. Okay, so you can see these are not giving me error if I use dollar, if I use underscore, or I use just letters. Okay, and you are thinking, if you are new, then you will definitely be thinking that can we use only just one letter in here, but it's not true. You can use anything like here. So if this becomes a variable name, but I would recommend you to write some logical names. Okay, so I'm writing here a just for telling you, just for letting you know. So if I console log this all three variables, $a and underscore a and just a, see what I'll get. Node script, see, I get hello, I get world, I get nucletic, hello world nucletic, which I just write here. $a is equals to hello at first number, and I get this hello. $underscore a is equals to world, which I write here and which I get here, and only a is nucletic, which I write here and I get the answer here. Okay, I hope you understand this now. Okay, just yes. But so next point, there is some rules again. Okay, just I think this is the last rule which I am going to tell you. The rule is that you cannot use JavaScript reserve. Is it recording? Oh, okay. So the rule is that you can't use JavaScript reserved words to declare your variable names. Like if I use like let, I just tell you a moment later that where is a word with which you can declare variables in JavaScript. But if you become over smart and try to name your variable like let where is equals to 1, so it will throw you an error because we can't use JavaScript reserved words in declaring the variables. Just for example, if you have some property, then any other person can't have that, right? So same as that, where or any other reserved word in JavaScript is taken by JavaScript, so we can't use that. Okay, same thing here. And I think if you still not understand what I tell you, what I said by variables, let me summarize this all for you. Variables are like containers. Okay, you are storing some data in them, and there are so many different types of data which you can store in them, and which are called data types. And data types are so many of types, like string, int, float, char, double, decimal. But if you are a beginner, you don't need to understand these are quite difficult to understand as a beginner. So just understand what are variables. So I tell you, we can store data in variables. So if I write let a is equals to 1, so I just stored 1 in variable a. And if I want to use this, then I can use this like console.log a. I use this, and if I write here, then I am getting 1, which I just write there. Okay, so I hope you understand, you learn something in today's video. And if you want any tutorial or anything if you want any challenge I do, or any programming video, and anything which you want I do, let me know in the comments. I am excited for that. Till then,